Previously, on Dancing with the Shadows.
But Luna, can you imagine just how dull this gala would have been if I hadn't invited Discord? Good evening,
Why, good evening, Twilight. Would you care to spend the evening with me?
That would be wonderful.
Do you mind if we go somewhere more privately to talk for a moment?
Oh, of course. Lead the way. Don't tell Twilight, but I plan on asking her if she would like to get together tonight.
So, who's the lucky stallion?
It's Discord.
Are you still not over it?
Well, of course not!
You two are scared of the dark?
Oh, don't worry. I can get us some light.
How did she? She's Pinky's daughter, don't question it.
How did you create a fire so quickly?
Oh, I just used the fire in the fireplace and what looked like old books that were outside of here as kindling.
You what?
We will be in so much trouble if Mom finds out.
Confetti! Put the fire out!
Are you stealing from my daughter? If you only knew who my father is. Oh, believe me, I know who your father is. I know that you know stealing is wrong. What? But you have a choice. To either continue the path you're on, or you can break away from it. No pony is bound to fate by one single talent. If you three don't go to bed, I'm getting Discord to get the giraffe. Not the giraffe!
What's so scary about giraffes? Okay, we get the point. We're going to bed.
Just put the giraffe Discord away!
Good night, children. Sweet dreams.
Dance with our shadows. Face your fears, wipe your tears, let it all go. Tender soul, let them know what you're made of. Give me all of your bad sides, let's have a good time. I want it all. Take me far from the sun rays, back to the hard days, to where you are. So here are the echoes in the night. See the stars up in the sky. They shine on you and I, and make shadows. Dance with our shadows.
Thank you for letting me tag along with you, Aunt Fluttershy.
Of course, sweetie. I couldn't just leave you alone back at the cottage, especially with what happened last time.
Aunt Fluttershy, look at what I made! It's a ladybug snake! Can I keep it? I've always wanted my own pet!
Why don't we ask Twilight and Discord about you owning your own pet first?
Mommy, Daddy, can I please have my own pet? I promise to take great care of it!
I don't see why not. What do you say, Twilight?
It's okay with me. If it's okay with you, Fluttershy. What pet did you have in mind, Harmonia?
That is an interesting snake, Fuzzball. Right, dear?
Mommy?
I forgot that she has a fear of ladybugs and snakes. Give the snake a quesadilla, and I'm pretty sure your mum would be in a magical coma.
Discord?
So I take it that's a no one having my own pet, huh? To be fair, that incident happened last month.
That incident happened just last week.
At least you have an exotic rare animal to add to your sanctuary now. What are we doing here in the Everfree Forest exactly?
I've been meaning to head to Socorus for a little while to buy some healing products, as well as some energizing carrot juice for Angel Bunny. But Sweet Feather's sanctuary has been keeping me tied down that I haven't had much time to do just that. Thankfully, my schedule is cleared for the next 4 days, though.
Why don't you just hire more help? More hooves are better than one pony doing something big like that all alone.
Well, I do have Dr. Fauna helping around every once in a while, as well as my son Meadow Bliss. They love to help make healing crystals for some of the animals. However, it only helps a few of the animals there.
I can see Zikora's house from here.
Oh, good. We'll be there in no time. You've really got to warn me next time you do that.
Sorry.
Ah, Fluttershy, it is always a surprise. What brings you by?
Just came for a few healing products and some energizing carrot juice for Angel Bunny. Then I'll be out of your mane.
And who is this I spy?
Oh, Zikora. This is Harmonia, my niece.
Please, both of you, come inside. Energizing carrot juice. Is that what you need?
Yes, I keep having to restock every now and again because some bunny keeps getting into the storage closet every now and again.
Is that bunny still causing you mischief? Honestly, I am still surprised he is still alive after all these years.
You and me both.
This energizing carrot juice takes about 20 minutes. I hope you don't mind waiting. Oh, my sweet dear, I wouldn't dare play or touch any of those. Some of those side effects I have forgotten and some are unknown.
But I'm bored.
This child has a curious spirit, just like her mother, huh?
You have no idea.
Maybe I can help you with the potion.
That was a rare flower that was not supposed to go in there, dear child. Now I have to start a new batch and it'll possibly take a bit longer.
Sorry.
Why don't you wait outside in front of Zikora's hut? Maybe you can pick some more flowers for Zikora's ingredients.
Ah, yes. There are some ingredients just outside this hut that I can use. Maybe even some black iris, red orchids, and sticky sap will do. Now remember to stay on the path with the sparkly stones. Don't stray any further, or you could end up lost.
I'll be back soon, I promise. Black iris, red orchid, and sticky sap. Where am I going to get that? Whoa! Sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you. What's a pony like you doing out in the Everfree Forest?
Yeah, I'm a pony. Doing pony things.
You're not fully a pony, are you?
Look, promise that you won't scream if I turn back, alright?
Yeah?
Look, I'm not going to. What are you doing?
My daddy says to never turn your back on a changeling.
Do you always do what your daddy says?
No.
Bet you do. I bet your daddy's little girl. A changeling doesn't need any pony. I can take care of myself.
Really? What do changelings eat? Where do you live?
In the Canterlot Castle.
Huh. That's new.
Yeah,
Why are your wings so sparkly and so see-through?
Well, I don't...
I was told to never trust a changeling, though.
Maybe your history books that you read are out of date then.
I'm very well educated, thank you. Do you know who my mom is?
No.
Then maybe it's you who's out of date with equestrian history.
Do you know who my mother is? I bet your mom is a commoner. So thanks to my mom, I know a bit about our history.
Excuse me? My mom's the Princess of Friendship.
Well, I guess we do have something in common.
Really? How so? This way! You are a changeling, right? Can't you change?
Yes, however, I haven't fully mastered my powers yet. I can't exactly change when I have a powerful emotion of fear.
Ugh, come on! Zikora's hut is just ahead.
What seems to have your nerves in a jumble and fright? Don't you know it's dangerous out here in this forest of fright?
Zikora, there are timber wolves after us. Please, you have to... Come on, let's go. Oh, come on! How many more are there of you mutts? Froggy Bottom Bog is just ahead. Maybe I can teleport us there. That was close.
Yeah.
Hey, what about me?
All distracted! Run!
Hey, look out! Move it! Whoa!
You are going to have to teleport!
I can't!
You have to try!
I did it! Ha! I did it! Sweet Celestia! Did you see the size of those teeth? It was like rar 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 rar. We barely escaped with our lives! That was thrilling! You know, we would make such a great team. You were really brave.
Well, you were pretty brave too. Besides, I would not have even made it out alive if it wasn't for your help. So, thanks. My name's Amaris.
Nice to meet you. My name is Harmonia, but my friends call me Harmony. What were you doing out here by yourself anyways?
I could ask you the same thing.
Adventure.
Well, it seems that we both got just exactly that.
There you two are. You made us worried sick. How did you know we were even out here?
You can thank your Auntie Pinky for her pinky senses.
What are you two doing out here? Don't you know it's dangerous?
I told you to stay close to Zakor's hut, not out here in Boggy Bottom Bog.
Your father is Discord?
Your mom is Princess Luna?
At least you girls are both safe now. Thank you once again for helping us, Twilight.
You are ever so welcome, Princess. Come on, sweetheart. Let's head home. Dizzy?
Harmonia, I am very, very disappointed in you.
But Daddy, I didn't mean to
If something happened to you, I wouldn't know what to do without you, Fuzzball. One day we won't be here, and as future Princess of Chaos and Friendship, your mother and I will need you to carry on in our place.
I know. You tell me this 1,000 times.
Exactly, and you need to be careful. I'm pretty sure your mother and I don't want to bury our only child and her cause of death mauled by a timberwolf. Now do we?
But what if I don't want to be the next in line? I mean, do I really have to take Mommy on your throne?
If you don't wish to take our place when the time comes, then that's like saying you don't want to be a Draconequus. It's in your blood. We are part of each other.
Oof!
Harmonia, life doesn't always make sense. Plans fall apart, people leave, and it hurts in ways you can't always fix. I know that better than anyone.
But what if I can't be who everyone expects me to be? What if I'm not enough? What if I fail?
I asked myself those same questions. I thought I was just a mistake. Something unworthy of love. But I was wrong. And you're wrong too, my little fuzzball. No matter what happens, my love for you can't be undone. That love makes us one. Always.
We're one.
Yes, we are. Now come on, I'll race you home.
Oh, you're on.
As long as you live here, it's who you are. You'll understand someday. Harmonia.
I know I'm probably grounded for disobeying your rules.
That you are.
How long am I grounded for?
You are grounded for... till college.
Till college?
For till college!
Discord? Harmonia, why didn't you tell Pony where you were going? To be fair, No Pony asked.
Fuzzball!
What? They didn't!
Don't you understand, Harmonia? We could have lost you today. You could have been killed.
But I didn't. Also, you and Mom can...
No, not anytime soon. Besides, you're enough to make 3 of you.
Now hold on, dear. Maybe Fuzzball here may have a...
Discord, no.
Ugh.
Sweetie, you are 8 years old now. You know better than to wander off like that. Especially in the Everfree Forest, alone. Like your father said, you could have been killed. And what's worse, you put Luna's daughter in danger as well.
I know, I was just trying to prove that I was brave like you guys.
Harmonia, we're only brave when we have to be. Like when Equestria is in danger. That's your mother's call to be brave and protect everyone. But being brave doesn't mean you go looking for trouble to get into.
He's right.
But you two are not scared of anything. And every pony has fears, don't they?
Yes, every pony has fears. And our greatest fear almost came true.
Almost?
Yes. We thought we could have lost you today.
Wow. So even the Lord Chaos and Princess of Friendship can get scared sometimes too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what?
What?
I think those Timberwolves and Hydra were more scared of me. You should have seen me.
That's my girl.
Daddy, we're always going to be best friends, right?
Of course, Fuzzball.
Good night, sweetie.
You know, we did a pretty good job raising her so far, huh?
We did, didn't we?
So, about that second child.
Good night, Discord.
Oh, come on! Party pooper.
As you go through life, you'll see there is so much that we don't understand. And the only thing we know is things don't always go the way we plan. But you'll see every day that will never turn away. When it seems all your dreams come undone, we will stand by your side, filled with hope and filled with pride. We are more than we are one. If there's so much I must be, can I still just be me, the way I am? trust in my own heart? Or am I just one part of some big plan? Even those who are gone are with us as we go on. Your journey has only begun. Tears of pain, tears of joy, one thing nothing can destroy is our pride deep inside. We are one. Sky, one family under the sun. All the wisdom to lead, all the courage that you need, you will find when you see we are one. All the wisdom to lead, all the courage that you need, you will find when you see we